AM 1370, 105.3 FM, and if I pushed all the buttons right, we are going to be live on Facebook and YouTube, and it is the Keith Durham Show.
Hey, what about that? Can you believe it?
You have the microphone, sir.
Well, we're back, and listen, I'm like Linus on Charlie Brown. I've got to have my security blanket, and Kevin's here with me today. He's my security blanket. So he keeps me prodded over here on things to say and things to do. So, and he can't keep his microphone in the stand.
I knocked it off.
There you
Very professional.
What did you do?
He's playing. He's juggling his microphone. I didn't never. So anyway, Jeff, what was you talking about a minute ago? Oh, you were talking about museums a minute ago, right?
We did. Yes, we did.
Yeah. So we have closed our museum at Heritage Automotive. Everything on the lot is for sale. So there's no need to come and look anymore. Everything that we have is on sale. And no, I heard you talking about museums, and somebody had told me that one time that they heard an old car man say that he closed his museum. So I thought I'd use that this morning. So
very good.
But this hour is going to be brought to you by Heritage Automotive, 2122 right here, North Locust Avenue, right here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. And I'll get my tongue straight here in just a minute because I am not woke up yet. And listen, you've been using the cough button. I've been listening before I got here. You've been using the cough button, and you may have to use it on me. Just keep. It
happens to the best of us.
Yeah, I've got a sun drop today, which is unusual for me. I've got cough drops. I got everything to try to keep from coughing today. So anyway, we've got a lot of good things to talk about. And anyway, Kevin, you just got back from vacation.
I did. We got back yesterday.
How was things down there? Was it sunny and nice?
It was very nice. Actually had great weather this time.
Oh, wow. Well, I want to give a shout out to Miss Mary Kilpatrick. Mary, I know that you listen to the show. I saw Mary. She's in my Sunday school class, and I saw her one day this week, and she said, "Hey, I listened to your show." And so, Mary, if you're out there and you're awake and you're around, good morning, and hope you have a great day today. And so, if you're out there and you're listening to the show, let us know during the week, and we'll give you a shout out on the air. So, I want to start off today, Jeff. Part of my show is. We're trying to come up with segments and everything like that.
Yes.
So, all right. So we'll just talk casually here, and we'll let our audience listen in. Okay.
Okay.
Last week, I talked way too much. Okay. I got to have some breaks somewhere. So we've got to break the show up a little bit and have some commercials and things like that, which is cool.
No problem.
We can do that. And but one of the segments I want to do, I've got a couple segments already lined up. One of them is called Word Out. And the Word Out segment is going to be Scripture. And I want it to be about Scripture that we can all relate to and learn from. And then I got a Nerd Out segment that we're going to nerd out a little bit. Because, I'm a nerd on top of everything else. I've been a nerd my whole life. And
not a negative, though.
No, it's not a negative. I mean, there's I don't know. I don't... there are cool nerds. I'm not going to consider myself cool.
We all seen the movie.
Yeah, we've seen the movie.
I would consider you more of a geek.
A geek. Thank you.
You're a techno geek.
That's an upgrade. Thank you I'm geeking out over here. So, and then we're going to space out a little bit, and then at the end we'll do over and out, and so we'll have different topics to talk about there. We still don't have a name for the show, so for listeners out there, if you got a name that you think
I think you just said it.
What, spaced out?
Space out.
Space out on Thursdays. Yeah, absolutely. So I want to just, first off, start off the program and talk about Scripture a little bit. I'm not going to quote any Bible verses or anything. I don't have my Bible with me, but our Sunday school lesson this Sunday. And listen, I invited everybody to my Sunday school class last week, and I was sick. And I didn't get to teach Sunday school. So if you came to my Sunday school class, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to miss out, and I couldn't talk Sunday. Saturday, I started losing my voice, and Sunday I couldn't talk at all. And that's tough to do because I had 4 kids in the house. My son has. Daniel, how old are you?
12.
12. So my son's a year younger than you. You're in the 7th grade.
5th.
5th grade. Okay. So my son is 11, fixing to be 12. And he's in 6th grade. And so he's got his friends over at the house, and I can't even yell at them. I can't even say, "Y'all be quiet," because they just look at me real weird. But anyway, if you came to my Sunday school class Sunday and I wasn't there, I apologize. Come back. I'll be there this Sunday. And then the next Sunday, I'll be on vacation, so I won't be there. So if you're going to come to my Sunday school class, this Sunday is the Sunday to come. And if you want to be prepared, we're going to be in John chapter 20, starting around verse 19. And this is going to be where Jesus visited his disciples. And guess who wasn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Thomas wasn't there. And so Thomas wasn't there, and so he sort of doubted that Jesus had resurrected. So if you have any doubts about Jesus' resurrection, we're going to talk about that in Sunday school, because Thomas made what I would consider to be an infamous statement, in some sorts, that he would not believe until he touched the holes in his hands and the holes in Jesus' side. So we're going to talk about that and have some discussion in Sunday school. And if you'd like to be part of that discussion, or if you just need to know that Jesus is alive and God loves you, come and be a part of our Sunday school class. And it's a...
Well, you might want to tell where your Sunday school class is at.
You know, Kevin, I told you that's why I got you here. My Sunday school class, you know where the old Tot Town building was, right, guys? So
yeah.
I think a lot of folks in our audience knows where the old Tot Town building. But if you're new to town and you're listening to this station, it's over at the very end of Springer Road. So if you were at high school and you started speeding down Springer Road, if you didn't hit your brakes, you'd hit our church. All right. So anyway, don't be speeding down Springer Road. But we're at the very end of Springer Road at 709 East Gaines Street, Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We're in the old Tot Town location. And my class is in the fellowship hall. So we have coffee. And it's very casual. We have a very casual class. Come as you are. And we have a cup of coffee. And we have Sunday school. And so hope to see you there. And that's at 10 o'clock Sunday morning.
Very good.
All right.
All right. So that leads us in.
Was that part of your first segment, or?
Yeah, that, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, I just want to be. I want that to be part of the show. I want I'm a sinner just like everybody else, but I depend on the grace of God to get by every single day. Yeah. And so I just and if I'm going to be given an opportunity to have an hour on the air, I want to spend some time doing that. And I believe in putting God first, and so let's put him first in our segment.
Well, I think it's much appreciated by those who listen.
Yeah, I think so. You have a good listening audience. In fact, your show, that's one of the reasons I listen to your show, because I know how you speak on your show and the things that you guys do on your show. And
well,
I love that.
Thank you.
So last week, and we'll go to a commercial after we talk about this, and then we may break and have people call in and ask about this. But we talked about AI a little bit last week, and so we're going to nerd out for a minute. This is our nerd out segment. Okay.
We got to. Okay, I'm with you.
Are you with me?
I'm with you.
Do we got to do something?
No.
No, we don't?
No. It's all yours.
It's all mine. So anyway, we talked about AI a little bit, and that's going to be on the forefront of the tech table for a long time. Did you read up on anything, Kevin?
You're at the beach, man.
At the
what are you talking about?
So is there any AI at the beach?
I'm sure there was.
So anyway, I'm sure there was too. But there's two things I want to talk about today, because AI is going to be so prevalent, I think, in our life going forward. There's one thing that's really disturbing in the news, and I don't know if you guys heard about this, but they can clone your voice, and not only can they clone your voice, they can get all of your voice tones and all of your voice characteristics down also.
Mm-hmm.
And I really don't know how to put that in words, but where you're vulnerable is where maybe kids are playing online games and they're talking to each other. The AI is capturing those things. Well, there was a thing that took place where they captured the voice of this young girl, and they scripted her voice, and called her mother and said that she had been kidnapped and wanting her to send money to a location. Isn't that weird?
Oh my God.
And so her mother thought it was her. I mean, the AI could speak just like her, same voice tones, same voice characteristics, same types of crying and screaming and talking and things like that. And so,
wow.
It's scary. It's scary to me when I read the story, because her mother was totally convinced that it was her daughter that was calling and had been kidnapped.
Wow.
And so, what it was somebody who had captured her voice and through AI had scripted her voice and called her mother with that. And wow. So if you're out there and somebody calls you that they're getting kidnapped, think twice on
that. Oh my goodness.
So,
that's an evil genius who would do that.
I know, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. So if you're thinking about starting a small business, here's a great small business to start. So if you think about how companies are going to be using your voice and using your image through AI, it's probably a good time to trademark your image.
That's a good idea.
Or to copyright your image or copyright your voice. And so if you want to start a company, you should start a copyright company and let people trademark their image and copyright their voice.
Let's
or
do
whatever
that,
you got
Keith.
to do.
You and I will partner up.
I got about $8, Jeff. So how much can you invest?
Well, let me look in my pocket.
Oh, Maze, do you have anything queued up for us? And listen, if you're out there listening and you want to ask a question or talk to us, give us a call.
766-9393.
Yes.
766-9393.
Suggestion for a name for the show.
Yeah, if you got a suggestion for a name for the show.
Oh, that could open up a can.
It could.
I'm fixing to go out. I gotta go make a phone call. I'll be here.
All right.
766-9393 is the number if you'd like to get in and talk with Keith and whatever you might have on your brain.
Yeah,
we can do that.
And we're gonna have some good things to talk about today. I saw some segments on the internet that just really good segments I want to be talking about today.
Okay.
So,
do you need me to take a break?
Yeah,
so you catch up?
Let's take a break and let's catch a break.
We'll catch a commercial or two here. And
I get a cough drop.
And we'll be back. Now, of course, the live stream will continue, but the broadcast will take care of a couple of business issues, okay?
The division of Thousand Hills Cowboy Church was born to create a place for cowboys, cowgirls, farmers, ranchers, horse lovers, and anyone who loves the outdoor lifestyle can come and worship. We're located at 1025 Brewer Road in Etheridge. Thousand Hills Cowboy Church has a meeting every Sunday morning at 10. For cowboy or not, you're invited to come and worship as you are. So no need to dress up fancy, just wear what you got. Thousand Hills Cowboy Church is a gathering of ordinary people who want to show the extraordinary love of Jesus Christ. From the Tennessee Valley Weather Center, I'm Frank Gossett for your Thursday forecast. Increasing clouds today, becoming cloudy as we head through the late morning in the midday. Showers starting to develop midday and afternoon. Highs near 70.
They're falling on the flavor meter.
Man,
Often on times.
but that good, huh?
Where is the cough drop flavor meter located?
And then a few showers heading into your Friday.
It's at the factory and they can find go through it.
We won't go completely sunny, but partly cloudy by the afternoon with a few lingering showers. Daytime highs in the lower 70s. On your Saturday, looking better for the daytime hours. Partly cloudy skies and warmer. Highs in the upper 70s to near 80. But a cold front approaches during the evening and overnight. Showers and thunderstorms are likely. One or two of those could be strong with hail and gusty winds. Overnight lows in the low to mid-50s. And then the front drops us back to the mid-60s for Sunday with gradually clearing skies. All the latest weather at tnvalleyweather.com.
I got to tell you, I'm not sure that's the correct forecast.
Is it not?
I don't think it is. They changed the computer out yesterday, and the news has not been right. I know that, and the Fox News break is not working. So we're kind of limping along here. I don't think that is the correct forecast. It's close.
Well, I mean, I can look on my phone and give you the correct.
That's the reason why I'm saying I don't think he's got. I don't know. We'll see.
So let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys subscribe to any YouTube channels? Do you watch YouTube any? And do you have any regular subscriptions you watch? Or anything like
The
that?
WDXE one that we're on.
I'm on. Yeah, I do
Okay.
subscribe to WDXE. Daniel subscribes to one or two.
Daniel, what do you do? He don't have a microphone. Over
He
there.
doesn't have a mic, but he subscribes to some artist drawing. A guy called Andy Mason who does
Okay.
animation. That's one.
Yeah. You know, did you Kevin? Did I?
No.
No, you don't know.
My daughter likes the slime videos.
Oh yeah. I've never
Why?
seen-
I have no idea, but
Oh me, I've never seen a slime video, so I guess that's okay.
oh, it's very interesting. You should check it out.
So let's talk about Heritage Automotive for just a minute before we go into our next segment, I guess. And we want to, Kevin, you how long have you been at Heritage?
27 years. or
27
something.
years. So I want to brag on Kevin a little bit. I don't get to do this much,
Well,
and
go ahead.
so it's unbelievable. I walk through the shop all the time, and because I'm not handy in the shop, you know what I mean. So I just got to sort of pass through. But Kevin is right there when you come out the door. It's what do you got, 3 or 4 bays over there,
Yeah.
and so it's amazing to walk by, and he's got a car in a million pieces. And he doesn't have, I've never seen an instruction book. Do you not have, I mean, you can't just unfold an instruction book to tell you how to take a car apart. That's where experience comes in.
Well, I cheat a little bit because they don't have books no more. Everything's on a laptop. All our information is
It's on a laptop?
yeah, on a laptop, internet fed. So
Well, I'm just saying, if you're a listener
But
out
it
there,
makes me look good.
it does make you
So
look
you're,
good.
so you're saying you're not as brilliant as he thinks you are.
Yes, I am.
I may go turn his computer off and just see where he's at.
Now we're gonna be in trouble.
No. I'm not kidding though. We have several technicians that do the same thing. You may come in and somebody will have the whole cab off of a truck, and all you can see is the engine and the undercarriage. I'm like, goodness, I wouldn't even start on anything like that. So much less to make sure that got all the bolts. That's me. I don't put all the bolts back.
So you find a better way to put it back together?
Yeah, I can lighten the load a little bit.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
Yeah. So, but Kevin's been there a long time. Listen, if you need your car fixed, it's vacation time, and you need your car fixed, Heritage Automotive is the place to come and get your car worked on. And Kevin's the guy that you want to work on your car. I got Kevin and Jack and Wes and
Some good guys.
and Joe and Chris, and man, we've just got all kinds of folks up there. And so we want to make sure that your car is taken care of. And so it's vacation time. Make sure your tires are okay. Make sure your air conditioner's charged up and ready to go. And what's the most frequent thing you work on, Kevin?
A lot of AC work during the summer.
And then brakes. I see you got the brakes.
Yeah,
a lot.
yeah, brakes wear out, so you have to do that a lot.
Yeah. So anyway, if you need, listen, take care of your car. Cars are expensive these days. We're not gonna fight that fact. And it's not just at Heritage Automotive. Cars are expensive everywhere. So it makes sense to take care of the car that you have. And so Heritage Automotive is the place to bring your car and get it taken care of. So talking about YouTube channels, I follow a guy and his channel is Smarter Every Day. Have you ever watched that? And this guy is an engineer down in Huntsville, Alabama. And he's just well known in the engineering community. And he gets invited to all these places. And he can, in layman's terms, he can describe the things that he sees and the things that's going on. And he has a 3-part video series of going through the Kodak factory where they make film.
Oh, wow.
And that's coming back in style, the 35 millimeter film or 110 or whatever the film is.
Right.
And there is a lot of engineering that goes into that process. And so anyway, his third video on that came out this week, and I watched that. But he had a video a couple weeks ago that I really was inspired by, and he got on there and he just wanted to publicly thank his teachers. Now think about this, guys. Do you guys have any teachers that have been really inspiring to you when you went to school and things like that? I have several that I can look back on. And Kevin, you went to Old Crockett School, didn't you?
I did not.
Where'd you go?
All over. My dad was a manager of Fred's, and we didn't move back to Lawrenceburg until my 7th grade. So
Okay.
I come to school in 7th grade.
So Kevin and I were neighbors. Kevin
Yeah.
moved in the house
Okay.
behind us,
Okay.
and so I guess that's why I can't remember that far
Well,
back.
Keith went to my brother. He was younger, so he went to Crockett School.
Yeah. So there was folks out there. Jeff, can you remember any of your
Oh, yeah.
your grade school days and stuff like
I
that?
probably couldn't. I probably could not name all the teachers that helped me.
Yeah. You don't want to leave anybody out, of course.
But there were several standouts really that shaped me and us all together. But yeah, absolutely. I had some special help along the way. I'm telling you that.
Well, I went to the old Crockett School, and it's torn down now, and it's gone.
Yes.
But for first grade, Miss Owens was there, and she was an older lady.
Yes.
And second grade, who was at the time Judge Allen's wife.
Okay.
And she's married to Chunky Moore now, and so she's a Gilmore.
Yeah.
You may know her.
I do.
She was my second grade teacher, an awesome second grade teacher. And then I had Miss Ann Ray for third grade, and Ann had a great career in our education system here in Lawrence County.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then my blurry year was my 4th grade, because I was in grade school in the 70s, and that was when Charlie's Angels was big on TV, and our 4th grade teacher was Miss Poston. And listen, Miss Poston was one of Charlie's Angels, I guess. She was gorgeous.